So I'm about to show you, kind of embarrassed to show you what my craft closet. So I have coats in here and lots of stuff. I started out actually labeling them and then it just kind of got away from me. So I'm about to go and get rid of tons of stuff in here and we're about to have a yard sale. So let's start unloading. Okay, so the plan is to take these hooks down here, take these hooks and take this shelf down. This is kind of a useless shelf, and maybe create shelving coming all the way around so that it can hang, we can put boxes on each of them, some clear boxes that will go. So we still have this dresser in the corner here, which I'm gonna take out now. So for now, we're empty. Now we're gonna need to take down those hooks. Okay, so I got through one bin, emptied one bin, separated my greenery into Christmas and general greenery. I seem to have a lot of greenery. I've gone through it. I have a bag of trash and some like present wrapping stuff and some frames and some signs. So far, this is where I got. Oh, and some buckets and some storage. I still have to get into all of this, so we're gonna do that next. Starting to separate everything into things that are like each other, like wood pieces from the Dollar Tree and some other twines and yarns that go together. And I spackled and sanded everything down and finally getting a coat of paint on the walls here. I'm painting this the rest of the color that I'm painted the rest of my first floor, which is Oyster White by Sherwin-Williams. It's a matte finish, so it could still be scrubbed and cleaned if you need to, but the original color that was in here was just the basic color from when the house was built. So I never got a chance to get it painted. So I'm anxious to get a nice coat of paint on these walls. Okay, so we're at the point where I'm going to start marking for my studs so that I can put in my brackets. I've made marks for the studs all the way across so that I'm not guessing as I go along. I just did a quick fit for this shelf to see if it would work. I think it's going to be perfect. And I decided that I'm going to go across, all the way across here, and then go up a few up here. So let's... Since I want to go all the way across here with the shelves, I'm just going to take my one of my existing brackets and bring it to the next stud, which is going to be this one, and I'm going to use that as my level to know where the next one goes so that all the shelves will be exactly even. So these are the bins that I'll be using. I picked these up from Dollar Tree Plus. They were actually $3 a piece, and I picked up 8 of them. I think they'll be perfect. They're pretty deep, and I separated everything into like products. Like this would be all the wood section, and the one on the right is also going to be my my gift wrapping box. Finally at the point where we're going to start loading up the boxes onto the shelves. I'm still planning on making labels for these boxes, so right now I'm just going to load them in and make a list of the labels that I need. So I'm going to be making some labels for each one of the boxes so it's easier to find everything on the shelves. I began by using these chalkboard tags that I got at Dollar Tree, and I used my Cricut to make the according labels for each box. If you don't have a Cricut, you can easily use the letters that they have at Dollar Tree and just spell out each word. I was going to write it with a paint marker, and I thought that this looked a lot neater, and since I'm really trying to get organized now, I thought this would be a better way to go for me. So after I finish these labels, I'm going to attach them to each of the boxes. And this is how my closet turned out. I have gotten rid of so many things in this closet, and I'm so happy to finally be organized where I can find things and not have to dig through boxes of items to try to find what I'm actually looking for. So I'm very excited to see this really come together with the way that I had envisioned it. I didn't end up doing the shelves all the way around the room because I thought it would be too tight in there to pull things out, but I still have an empty shelf, and I have some additional boxes that I'm going to put labels on in the near future, but for now I have everything where I need it to be. Thanks for watching, and have a great day. I hope that you'll subscribe and like this video if this is content that you like.